What do I think is going to happen in the OFA FDA tirzepatide lawsuit? We're going to look into the crystal ball because that's fun. Although I run the risk of being very, very wrong, I'm going to give you my prediction for what I think will happen and when, and then what happens after that. So if y'all don't know me and you're coming across this, I'm Dave Knapp. I run an online media platform called On the Pen. On the Pen is a obesity medicine news from the patient perspective media platform. We have a Substack that you can check in my bio where we drop all sorts of news that helps you have more competent and confident conversations with your doctor. But I'll get to the crystal ball. Here's what I see. Based upon the transcript from last week's hearing that had the OFA, the FDA, and Eli Lilly in the courtroom with Judge Pittman, I think this thing is going to swing the way of the OFA. Why do I think that? Well, essentially what happened, and I wrote about this on my Substack, is the judge basically caught the FDA and Eli Lilly in a lie. And that lie centers around the manufacturing capacity and the numbers that Lilly provided to the FDA about future demand and their ability to meet it. And he called them out on it. It's very hard for me to imagine that the judge moves on from that sticking point and rules in the favor of the FDA. When do I think this ruling could come? I think it might come as early as next Friday. The judge has a history of ruling on Fridays. That's basically why. I think it's probably too late today. And I don't think that he'll need much more time than next week to do it. So what does that mean? Effectively, that will mean that the OFA and the people they represent, 503B outsourcing facilities that make essentially copies of the branded medication while it's in shortage, would be able to, again, make those medicines because it would sort of overturn the FDA's position that the shortage is over. That won't stop Eli Lilly from suing 503Bs. It won't stop Eli Lilly from going to an appeals court and appealing the process, but it will be a delay. And that delay will mean more accessibility for a period of time. What that period of time is, I don't know. But that's my crystal ball. I could be totally wrong on this, but I've covered it very closely, so we'll have to see. Of course, if you want to stay in touch with this, go over to my Substack, subscribe. You're going to get notifications to your email. That's the beautiful thing, is that you never know if you're going to see a video that I put up on TikTok, but you know you'll get my Substack because it goes right to your inbox. If you found this video helpful, please like, save, share, send to a friend.